We are talking to Manila 3rd District Representative Congressman Joel Chua. He's the chairman of the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability and also a member of the House Justice Committee. Welcome back to StoryCon, Congressman Chua.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Thank you for
Congressman.
having
Hi, Congressman.
me. Magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat.
Yeah.
Thank you for joining us, sir.
Thanks. I guess the logical first place to start is to ask for your reaction on the Supreme Court's decision yesterday, basically denying with finality the House's motion for reconsideration on the case of Vice President Sara Duterte's impeachment. What did you think, sir?
Well, of course, I was saddened by the decision of the Supreme Court, although I do not agree with that decision. But of course, we have to respect the decision of the Supreme Court.
Congressman, agree ba kayo sa statement ni Senate President Tito Soto na this makes impeachment an impossible dream at saka ito ay clearly judicial legislation? Pag walang respeto sa co-equal branch ng gobyerno, etc. etc. Nag-agree ba kayo kay Senate President Tito Soto, Congressman?
Ako naman po kasi, ako po naniniwala po na ito naman pong impeachment. Posible pa rin naman po. Bagamat now it becomes more challenging dahil medyo may mga dinagdag na parameters.
Kasi we've already been hearing a lot of discussion about the need to redraft or amend the rules of impeachment of the lower chamber. Kasi, of course, these were basically drafted way back in 15th Congress pa the ones that are applicable now. What changes or amendments do you see or foresee that are necessary to move things forward?
Well, for one, yung definition ng calendar day. Because as we can see, doon po sa kanilang desisyon, gumawa po sila ng sariling definition sa 10 session days ng Congress. Before, pag sinabi mong one session day, for example, ngayon po, medyo mahaba po yung agenda at tinuloy po to in the next day, considered as one session day yun. Pag nagkaroon lamang ng recess. Pero based dun sa Supreme Court ruling, kahit naman tinuloy mo, one session day ngayon, the following day, another session day, which is not usual. Kasi kahit naman po sa iba, gano'n naman po yun
Ang sabi ng Korte Suprema, it's calendar day with the session. Yun ang kanilang bagong definition.
Tama po. Tapos pangalawa, I think hindi lamang po yung rules ng House ang dapat natin tignan na kailangan amyendahan. Baka mamaya, pati po yung ating saligang batas, kailangan na rin pong amyendahan because of this decision.
Yun nga Kong, ang sabi ni Tito Soto, ni Senate President. Baka kinakailangan baguhin yung konstitusyon.
Kasi kung titingnan po ninyo dun sa ating saligang batas, maliwanag yung initiated Dalawa lamang po yan when you say initiated. One, siyempre kailangan may filing. And two, kailangan yung House action. When you say House action, it refers to the referral to the Committee on Justice, number one. Or another one is yung pag-submit po ng one-third vote doon po sa plenaryo. But with this latest decision, nagdagdag po sila ng another set. Nagkaroon na po dito ng deemed initiated. Ibig sabihin, pag hindi inaksyonan ng House within 10 session day, deemed initiated na rin. Nawala naman po sa ating saligang batas.
Congressman, hindi ko nabasa yung ruling. Pero sabi ni Congressman Ridon, actually yung pangalawang sagot ng sa MR ninyo, medyo lumuwag naman daw yung mga stringent rules ng Supreme Court. Can you expound on that? Ano po yung medyo lumuwag naman na mga kondisyon na sinet nila for impeachment? Yun ang sabi ni Congressman Redon at sabi niya, you can actually work around those provisions na medyo niluwagan daw.
Mas maluwag naman din talaga to kung titingnan ninyo Pero kagaya nga po na sinasabi ko, wala rin po itong mga ibang mga nilagay dito doon sa kasalukuyang rules at saka doon sa ating saligang batas. In fact,
Oo.
pati nga po yung rules na kailangan lahat bigyan ng
Kopya.
Kopya.
Opo, lahat dapat bigyan ng kopya at saka complete with evidence. Wala rin po yan doon sa ating saligang batas. Wala rin po yan doon sa House Rules. Kasi po, dati po talaga mas wide yung latitude doon sa dating guidelines or sa rules, maski sa Constitution. Kasi po, ang purpose po nito, sinasabi nga po, inaatasan ng House na kayong gumawa ng sarili ninyong rules. Dahil kayo may exclusive power eh. Pero with this latest decision ng Supreme Court, parang medyo sila po ang naglagay ng ng mga rules, ng parameters na dapat daw namin sundin.
Pero Congressman, with some nuancing, hindi ba pwedeng kasi bawat impeachment naman you actually craft additional or amended rules sa depende sa circumstances dun sa tao na ini-impeach eh. Hindi ba pwedeng
Pagkarami po-
ayusin ng ganon? Kasi nasabi ni Attorney Sarmiento, well, the House can be creative para ma-retain nyo pa rin yung power nyo, exclusive power nyo to initiate an impeachment.
Ang House.
Ah.
Ang House.
Kaya nga,
Pero
House,
dito po,
ng
hindi
House
naman
na.
House ang gumawa eh. Pero dito po, hindi na
Hindi.
po House ang gumawa nito, Supreme Court.
Oo. Ibig ko sabihin, hindi ba makokorek yan with some nuancing sa mga rules ninyo?
But alam
Just
po
to
natin na ang
assert your authority.
Ang decision po kasi ng Supreme Court is always part of the law of the land.
Oo nga.
Yes. Even when the
Pero
Supreme
may
Court,
enhance pa naman yun eh.
di ba Kong,
Hindi
even when the
pwede, hindi
Supreme
kaya.
Court makes a mistake, the mistake becomes law.
Oo.
Tama po kayo. Kaya nga, otherwise, kung lalabanan po natin yan, magkakaroon tayo ng constitutional crisis.
Hmm.
Kung
Hindi naman
makikipagmatigasan
lalabanan,
tayo
kundi
sa Supreme
lalagyan ng
Court.
konting
Ang tanong ko,
lalagyan ng
Kong,
konting
halimbawa
mga
ng alam po
provision.
ang tanong ko
halimbawa
kung
ng
yung
alam po doon
conduct
sa-
ng Congress vis-a-vis sa impeachment. Early this month, sabi ni Ronnie Puno, Congressman Ronnie Puno, wala na daw saysay ang impeachment. Hindi na daw interesado ang mga congressmen. At malamang ay hanggang Justice Committee na lang daw yung impeachment na yan. Yan ba yung sentimento ng karamihan sa mga kongresista? Yung sinabi ni Congressman Puno?
Well, siguro, ang sinasabi po ni Congressman Puno kasi, unang-una, let's face it, iba na po yung composition ng 20th Congress sa 19th Congress. Even the House leadership, iba po. Iba na po ang composition ngayon. Plus the fact na marami po sa ating mga kasama sa Kamara nakatingin na rin sa 2028 national election. So yun, medyo iba po yun. Iba pong, siyempre, ibang anggulo rin po yan. So, yan, kumbaga, siguro, ang binabanggit po niya, from the political side, yun ang tinitignan po niya.
Exactly, Kong. Ibig sabihin, ang tanong ko lang uli, Kong, may ganyan bang sentimiento sa maraming kongresista?
May mga po ngayon, may mga nag-aalangan na po. Kasi ngayon makikita mo, iba rin talaga yung mga composition ngayon. So nawala na rin yung mga dating masasabi po natin na naging original part ng kagaya po ng mga miyembro ng Quadcom. Minsan lang alam po natira. Si Congressman Benny na lang po. Wala na po yung mga talagang veterano dyan.
Namatay pa si Kong Akop.
Namatay pa po si Kong Akop.
Diretsuin ko lang, sir. That means come February 6, and that's already next week, hindi rin naman sigurado that there will be another impeachment complaint filed against the Vice President.
Well, of course, pwede rin naman po talagang may mag-file ng impeachment complaint dahil nandiyan naman po yung marami naman po nagpapahiwatig, mga civil society, so mga makabayan block, so forth and so on. Of course, we cannot prevent them from filing
Sorry,
the impeachment
I should be
complaint.
clear. Not filed, but endorsed to Congress.
Marami pong mag-endorse yung mga mga bayan po, nagsalita na po sila na sila po mag-endorse eh.
Pero
So,
sir,
may mga members po ng mga makabayan dyan eh. So, wala naman po tayong, hindi naman po natin mapipigil yan. But, for the impeachment complaint, to elevate to another status, like for example, kung ito'y aabot sa plenaryo, that's another matter.
pero sir, your assessment of the temperature now and the temper in the lower chamber, given all the elements that you talked about a while ago, na may mga nag-aalanganin na, there are some congressmen who are looking at 2028 and so on down the line. Given all these elements, do you think there's lesser of a chance of an impeachment complaint moving forward in the plenary versus Sara Duterte?
Siguro, kasi ang maganda lamang dito, no, yung sa decision po ng Supreme Court, purely technical, not based on
Not the merits.
substance. Opo. So siguro pag nailatag po to sa Committee on Justice at nakita naman po ng karamihan ng congressman na talaga namang substantial to, baka dito magbago po yung isip. That is our constitutional duty.
Sir, tapos well, of course we're not lawyers pero am I getting this right? Now there were some reversals in the decision yesterday of the Supreme Court compared to the July decision, the original decision.
Meron daw eh.
Like for example, I understand ng July decision, parang the Supreme Court said that pasok sa 10 session days yung first three impeachment complaints. Pero yesterday's decision, clearly it said na dapat by the 14th of January na iakyat na.
In short, they changed the definition
Oo.
of session days.
Oh, between the original decision and their affirmation of that decision, nagbago rin ba yung
Pagbabago.
yung kanilang pananaw doon sa 10 session days?
Well, mas mahaba po nilang maramang mas mahaba po nila na i-discuss yung MR, and because of the reaction of mga legal experts po from the first decision of the Supreme Court, baka mas na-enlighten po sila because there were, if I remember it correctly, may mga sinasabi po sila doon, they base it on the newspaper report na sinabi daw sa ABS-CBN, minilabas daw na
Walang plenary.
Na hindi umabot sa plenary.
na walang plenary. But alam naman po natin na hindi naman po totoo nangyari yun. Dapat they should have based it dun sa sa minutes po ng Congress. So, yun po, maraming mas marami po talagang loopholes nung una as compared sa ngayon.
Congressman, yung sentimiento ng House, meron bang impact yung ongoing investigation sa flood control corruption, saka yung sa budget? Kasi maraming ini-implicate ng mga congressmen, di ba? At least 67 daw.
Well, hindi ko masasagot yan kasi iba-iba naman ng hindi pa kami nagkakausap dahil kahapon pa lamang ito lumabas. Yung sa impeachment naman ng presidente nung last week lang. So,
Yes.
hindi naman masyadong napag-uusapan pa yan. Kaya yun sa akin lang po sinasabi ko lamang po is yung political reality, which is yung 2028 national election.
Tungkol doon sa nire-raise kanina ni Reg, tingin ko 100% sure may magsasampa ng kaso kay Vice President Sara.
The question is whether or not it will progress.
Yeah, 100% sure may mag-endorse.
Aabot ba sa
Hindi
plenary?
na yan katulad nung last impeachment na aabot ng more than 250 signatories. No? Pero 104, 105 pa rin yung one-third. Theoretically, that's doable. Kung yun yung kailangan. Kaya may possibility na lumampas pa rin ng Justice Committee at umabot sa floor. At least yung kay Vice President.
But Congressman Chua, tell us what are your conversations like right now sa Justice Committee? Nakapag-meet na ba kayo? What are you planning to do about this new Supreme Court ruling that, as you said, sets down the new president? May discussion ba over the 7 new guidelines that they added onto the impeachment process?
We have yet to discuss about it because our first committee hearing will be on Monday. So that will be the first time that the members of the Committee on Justice will meet. So malamang doon pa lamang po mapag-uusapan ito.
So you didn't message each other as soon as the Supreme Court decision came out?
Wala pa po because sa right now, akin po kahapon nung natanggap ko po ito, busy po ako sa district obligation ko umiikot po ako sa distrito ko
Kong, ang tanong ko, Kong, ito bang anti-dynasty bill, no? Kung halimbawa ay may magkakaroon ng compromise bill, ay ito ba ay makakaapekto sa botohan diyan sa impeachment either ng presidente o ng vice president?
To be honest with you, anti-dynasty bill kasi parang iba-ibang version Iba-iba rin ng mga sinasalang nila So, hindi ko pa po alam, hindi ko pa po masasagot yan.
Congressman, sa tingin nyo, kailangan i-prioritize yung, kasi ngayon lang magkakasabay na impeachment ng President and Vice President mas maraming trabaho yung Presidente. Sa tingin nyo po, kailangan i-prioritize muna yon?
Yung sa Presidente po?
Oo, yung sa Presidente.
Yung sa Presidente po, sa Lunes po, asalang na po sa Committee on Justice
Oo.
So, sa
Okay.
Vice Presidente, wala pa naman pong February 6 at wala pa po kaming natatanggap na impeachment complaint against the Vice President. Except for this latest decision of the Supreme Court.
So talagang mauuna yung along the yung sa proseso, mas mauuna talaga yung sa Presidente ngayon.
Yes, tama po kayo dyan.
Okay.
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 Okay, we'll leave that there, but thank you so much for talking to us. We'll call you back in, Congressman, after you guys have met, after the Justice Committee has convened. But for now, thank you so much for making time for us. That was Congressman Joel Chua.
Thank you, sir.
Salamat po.
Maraming salamat din
Congressman.
po. Salamat din po. Thank you po.